Peace and infinite light, star people. It's your girl Cherise here on behalf of Simply Hype to promote that self-awareness, to promote that mindfulness, and to promote that unity. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing my self-love letter. Thank you to everyone who is participating in this self-love challenge. The challenge was to write a letter to your inner child, and thank you for all those who, wrote their letter at God's speed. Thank you for those who took their time and procrastinated like I did. But at the end of the day, we were able to come into agreement and to be more aware that reflection, acknowledgement, love, and just care towards ourselves, towards our inner selves is very important on the journey of healing and the journey of growth. So I'm going to announce the winner in this video. I'm also going to share my inner child letter with you guys. And here I'm going to find it in my inbox as I send it to myself. And it goes something like this. Dear inner child, you make all the difference in the world. You may not have the speed or the knowledge, and it may take you twice as long to catch up to where God has called you, but don't you dare think about giving up on your dreams. Cry when you need to. Let God know about your pain and insecurities like you used to when you were a youth. No one taught you how to pray, but the relationship you built with God every night before you went to bed is what kept you so close to Him through all that you've been through. You've been betrayed. You've been hurt. You've been lied to. You've been let down. But you made it. You're a survivor. You survived with all odds against you. You survived with no one by your side. You survived being broken. You survived being homeless. You survived being rejected. You survived being attacked on every side. You had to go through what you went through in the dark for you to be strong enough to handle what you now have in the light. You've always been a hypersensitive being, so I want to thank you for acting tough and unaffected by the world around you. You did that to protect us. You helped us build a protective wall that no man can get through, which attracted to you emotionally unavailable men. By doing this, you were able to identify what you needed the most from every relationship. Thank you for being the one that we can all count on. Thank you for always being available for those in need. Thank you for never accepting that you were enough. That was the driving force that I needed, and it helped empower us to see our worth. Thank you for opening your heart and admitting your insecurities and your weaknesses. You helped me discover my perfect strength in what you once called weakness. Thank you for always seeking the light. Thank you for always listening. Thank you for fighting silently with your big heart. I know you're eager to get in a word, but let me finish by asking you for my forgiveness. Forgive me for abandoning you on my quest to discover the world. Forgive me for not listening and hearing your cry. Forgive me for not confronting you, comforting you when you needed it most. Forgive me for allowing the spirit of abandonment and shame to poison your heart. Forgive me for my harsh survivalist mentality and my defensive nature. Forgive me for rejecting everyone before they can reject you. Forgive me for always wanting to be in control. Forgive me for always having to prove your worthiness. You are so worthy. You are worthy, girl. You don't gotta prove nothing to nobody, girl. You are beautiful, girl. That's not in the letter, but I'm just telling myself now. Forgive me for any kind of energy that is not of love that I allowed to contaminate your heart. That's deep. I'm going to say that again. Forgive me for allowing any type of energy that is not of love to contaminate your heart. Our inner child has that heart and has that mind, has that imagination, has that overly abundance of love, you know what I mean? And as we grow and we receive energies from the outside world, whether it's hate, whether it's shame, whether it's envy, whatever it is, when we take that in and we accept what we're receiving from the outside world, we are like damaging our own hearts. We're contaminating and poisoning our own hearts. And I just had to ask myself for forgiveness. I want to end this letter off by letting you know that from this day forward, your voice will be heard. From this day forward, your energy will be felt. From this day forward, you will be appreciated. From this day forward, you are the captain of this ship, for it was you and your heart and your light that got us here. Thank you. Letter to my inner child. You know, taking a moment to really appreciate you, appreciate who you are, appreciate your inner child, the strength of your inner child. Your inner child has come such a long way through adulthood, through struggle, through pain, through everything, you know what I mean? And your inner child is still there, you know, waiting to be loved, waiting to be appreciated, waiting to be heard, waiting to be acknowledged. And it's our power, our personal power, to really take control and have a little reflection time, you know, have some time to reflect on our inner self. How are you? Are you okay? Let's conversate. Let me thank you for this. Let me ask you for your forgiveness for that. And I'm going to be sharing the winner of the challenge. The winner. Congratulations to the winner. I'm not going to say your name because I'm going to read a part of your letter. Your letter was pretty long, so I'm just going to read a part of it. This letter touched my heart. It was so beautiful and heartfelt. From beginning to end, I was intrigued by your letter. Thank you so much for sharing. Young King. Dear inner child, I know the pain still haunts you. I know the hurt still wants you. I know the doubt still doubts you. I know the anger still angers you. I am here to save you. Dear inner child, I am here to show you the falsehood of who they contaminated or conditioned and influenced you to be. What they conditioned you to think, how they conditioned you to feel, what they conditioned you to see. Dear inner child, I am the truth they don't want you to see. They don't want you to be. They don't want you to hear. So I am here to help you and to help you hear, see, and know the truth of who you truly are. You are a king. You are a healer. You are a nurturer. You are freedom. You are boundless. You are loving. You are self-loving. You are self-approving. You are fearless. You are different. You are special. You are rare. You are everything they said you weren't. Know your worth and don't become the hurt that hurt you and destroy your survival mode of negative emotional habits. You are now free. P.S. Dear inner child, I love you. Thank you guys. I hope this really helped you slow down from your everyday life to really reflect on how you really feel on the inside. Thank you guys for taking the time. And follow the team on Instagram and Facebook at Simply Hype, you know, promoting that self-awareness, promoting that mindfulness. We are going to continue to have challenges. We're going to continue to just walk each other home. You know, we're all on the journey of self-return. We're just going to continue to be here for one another. I appreciate everyone who's been walking this journey with me. I'm going to be starting Wellness Wednesday. Every single Wednesday, I'm going to be coming live on Facebook to talk about wellness, to give some tips and tricks on just life and energy and crystals and mindfulness and meditation and the journey of self-return. I'm also going to be promoting, this month we are still promoting the self-reflection session. So you guys can email the team to receive your self-reflective session, and that has it's jam-packed with just ways that you can amplify the self-love energy. And yes, it does come with free affirmations as well. So make sure you email the team at simplyhype.inquiries@gmail.com to receive your self-love reflection session. It's kind of a tongue twister because there's a lot of shuns in there, but we out here, we working. Thank you guys who participated. And thank you guys who didn't participate and just did it on your own time or even took the time to reflect on it in your own mind, you know. I created this wave of self-love through this challenge, you know, and I know it touched many. Even if you didn't do the challenge, this challenge touched your life in some way, shape, or form, whether you're aware of it or not. Thank you so much, so much, so much, so much. Much love, family.